What's up guys, welcome back to the Rogue Gentleman Gamer. My name is Josh. It has been a while since we have done a video here, but we are going to get to a whole slew of them in the coming weeks. But today I'm excited to talk about this, but I'm not so excited for what we're opening up quite yet. So guys, we are going to be taking a look today at the, boom, this guy, the Xbox Series X. That's right, I got my hands on this hot system, and we're going to take a look and see what is in the box. We're going to take a look at the box itself and all that good stuff. So guys, let's go ahead. We're going to throw it on the turntable here, talk about the box itself while you guys get that beautiful 360 view of it, and then we're going to take a look at what's inside. So let's flash over to the turntable. Microsoft has done something extremely smart here coming out of the 7th generation and into the 8th. They've kept their branding colors really similar to what they had at the end of the 7th generation when they launched the Xbox One X, and they've kept those color schemes. They really show off the system, talk about the hardware, and as they have for quite a long time, they keep Master Chief in the branding, which I think is going to continue to go a long ways for Microsoft, being as Halo is still one of their flagship franchises, and I don't think Gears has quite dethroned them there yet. All right, now that we've got this thing off the turntable, we're not going to talk too much about the box and all that stuff, but what I will say is the branding on the box is consistent with the Xbox One X and the previous generation systems that were coming out at the end. The art styles are very similar, and I like that. I think it's cool. It keeps people feeling like it's connected to the previous. So that way the people who aren't always up on the consoles can be like, that is definitely a Microsoft product. So guys, let's go ahead and get right into it here. We've got a couple of seals on this guy. Looks like we've got seals on both sides. I'm just trying to find all of them. Wow, we got lots of seals actually. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 4 security seals, and you can see them here on the back with this beautiful Master Chief branding. I love that they're still rolling with the Master Chief. That is just absolutely awesome in my mind. But you've got the security seal here, 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 and here. So you've got this. So we have security seals here, here, and here and here. So they really want people to not be able to fake this. And I'm gonna I don't want to peel these because I think these are gonna, yeah. I am worried about damaging the box, and I don't want to do that. So we're gonna do the good old knife thing. We're just gonna go ahead and hack through those, and they're good and thick. Like, that is some good and thick security tape. Also, my knife isn't the sharpest now that it's been on tons and tons and tons of unboxing videos for you guys. So without further ado, let's get into what's inside, shall we? So we're gonna flip this guy over, and we're gonna take a look here. Oh, that is super rad. Okay, so we have got the system right on the top. We've got some other stuff here. I'm gonna spin this a little bit. Here is the presentation. It is really cool. It opens up. It's got nice soft stuff attached to it. It's got nice soft foam up in the lid here attached, and I'm gonna have to dual camera this for you guys because there is no way I'm gonna fit this whole box on the screen. So let's go ahead, and I'm gonna kind of move things around here. All right, so we've got the system here. We're gonna go ahead and pull the refrigerator on out, and we'll set our foam back inside. We've got some installation instructions here. Yep, how to get everything set up. And then we've got a nice little accessory box here at the top, and this is pretty slick. So we'll flip that open and see what's inside. That looks like our controller, which is nicely protected. There's our power cable, our HDMI cable, some paperwork, and I'm just gonna pull this out and make sure there's nothing hiding down below. Nope, that's just fancy cardboard trays. I gotta say, the inside of this box is really nice too, and Microsoft has been really good with that. And the beauty of it is you should be able to repack this thing no problem if you ever need to keep the box to move, or you decide to keep it and sell it, or at the end of the system's life if you just decide to stash it away. So let's get this out of the way because We can all see the retail box at the store or the pictures online. Let's get that out of the way. Let's get into this. Let's take a look at this. I'm gonna make you guys wait a few seconds till we look at the refrigerator. So we're gonna just set it right here kind of to tease you off to the side. And then we're gonna talk about the major boring stuff, the cables and the paperwork first. I'm kidding. We're gonna look at the controller first. So in the images and the description, it doesn't sound like it's vastly different from an Xbox One controller, which in this guy's head, that's a good thing. The Xbox One controller, hands down, one of the best controllers I've ever used. No argument from me that to me, this is hands down the greatest video game controller ever, outside of the Xbox One Elite controller. So really second only to their own product on these. Taking a look at it, the nice thing is they give us name brand batteries. They don't give us cheap crap. I hate when you buy electronics that require batteries and they give you cheap crap batteries that last 6.5 minutes. Like, don't bother. Don't bother. Save me the $3 or whatever it is, or don't include it. Just don't waste it. So we've got these beautiful guys. Got two AA. Again, powering the controller, and ooh, that feels good. Okay, so some differences I noticed right away. The D-pad, let's punch in here. Let's bring this guy up here. The D-pad is quite a bit different. So the D-pad, you can see, has got more of the Elite style. It is definitely lighter, and now the batteries aren't in it yet. This controller very much more feels like the later Xbox One controllers that came with like a Xbox One X or Xbox One S, and you've got the same basics on the bottom. You got your 3.5mm jack and your standard Xbox plug-in if you're doing a wired headset for chat. And then you've got the same buttons. You've got like settings and menu or whatever they call them now, which used to be start and select here and here. And then you've got the new button here, which I think is the share button is what they're calling it. But I would have to take a look at the actual manual and tell you, and I'll just put a little note up here for you guys. But it is really nice. I like how this controller feels. It still feels great. The bumpers actually feel much clickier and more responsive than they have in the past. Oh, the triggers, look at this. They've got nice texturing on here. That is so nice. That is beautiful. This nice texturing on here. The triggers have that. Now, I wish they would have maybe added some of the Elite features, but then you would have had to add more to the Elite controller to make that the next step up or raise the price. So I guess I'm okay with it, but I do like this new D-pad. It does feel a lot more crisp. We'll see actually in practice how I like it. I don't know how much I'm going to play with this, so it might take me a while to get a review on the new Series X controllers, but I will do one at some point or do some talking about it. We'll pop the battery cover. It is basically identical to a Xbox One controller one. It does look some minor differences, but I don't see anything that would like immediately just go, oh, this is different. Like if I looked at those parts side by side, I may interchange them. Let's go ahead and plug the batteries in here into the controller first of all. Make sure we have those going the right way. Now, holding it, the weight is very much the same. Very much the same as the original Xbox One controller. So if I don't label this somehow, I am going to get this confused with my Xbox One X controller. Like these look almost identical minus the D-pad and the share button there. So if I set those near each other, I'm going to forget which one is which. So we'll have to figure that out, or maybe... Now onto the kind of boring crap. You do get a high-speed HDMI cable. This is supposedly an ultra high-speed one to be able to handle the high refresh rate. Looking at it, you're not going to be able to tell the difference, but it does nicely on there. You can probably see it on here, ultra high-speed HDMI. Will it make a difference if you use a regular HDMI? Honestly, I don't know. I use the HDMI cables that come with my systems. I haven't had any need otherwise. I haven't ruined any of them. I haven't lost any of them. I wouldn't be the right person to compare it to. If you want to do that, search YouTube. Manual, product and regulatory guide. Do any of you really care about this? Next up, the quick start. Getting started. I like how they don't have a ton of paperwork in this. This is cool. Quick started. Plug in, connect your power and HDMI, then press the Xbox button to turn it on. Brilliant. Simple. Then also, it says here, download or go to the Xbox app, tap Setup Console, search for Setup, and enter the code shown on your TV screen, or follow the steps on screen on your controller. So that's really cool. I've actually done this with an Xbox One as well. The setup on these is super duper easy and is beautiful. They actually also have a QR code here that you can scan to get the app. Does not connect it directly to your system, but if you scan that and don't already have the Xbox app, it'll take you to the appropriate store. Either the Apple Store or the Android the Play Store now, I think they're calling it, whatever. It'll take you to the appropriate store so you can download that and get started setting up your Xbox. Now, of course, the thing you have all been waiting ever so impatiently for is the beautiful Power Your Dreams refrigerator. This thing looks incredibly boring. I've seen pictures of it. I don't think it looks as cool as the PlayStation 5. And there I said it. Sony, you did something I like better. Your console looks just a touch cooler. The new wave design on that thing looks awesome, and we'll do an unboxing video of that at some point. Probably not soon, because I did not manage to secure a pre-order on that. But let's get back to the Xbox at hand. So we got the tape on here. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this bad boy open. I'm gonna be real gentle. I debate whether I'm keeping this or not, because I literally have one game. 2 games, because of Game Pass. I have a few games, actually. So, this thing is a brick. It is heavy. The system is really heavy. Power Your Dreams, boom, nothing special about that, other than it's the Power Your Dreams binder. Now, let's go ahead and pop this bad boy out. Like I said, it is heavy. We'll break these tape seals, and again, I'm going to be kind of gentle. Ooh, you are pretty, though. You are much, much cooler looking in person than you were in video and stuff. I'm getting static cling from the bag. Get out of here. Get out of here with that. All right, so let's take a look at the refrigerator, guys. This thing, first of all, is a absolute brick. Now, your disk drive is located on the bottom. You've got a USB and a sync button and your eject button. So for those of you who like physical media like myself, you can plug a disc into this bad boy and not have to download every one of your games. Oh wait, yes you do. Beautiful day one patches. Patching. The worst thing about 7th and 8th gen consoles, patches. Well, and DLC, but this isn't a rant video. Let's talk more about the system. So you got a single USB on the front, which is neither here or there. I think I only ever plug something in once in a while there. If I run out of ones on the rear, sometimes I'll use them. I think on one of them where I have a hard drive, my Kinect, and a headset connected, I had to use one of them because there were only 2 ports on the back of the 1X. But power button up in the top corner, and then on the bottom, you've got a rubberized grip so it shouldn't go anywhere, and a beautiful little Xbox Hello from Seattle as well. So hello from Seattle, Xbox. On the back you have got your serial number, all that good stuff, and all of the legalese about it, all of the FCC and regulatory crap that nobody cares about. You do have a nice little lock thing. You do have the nice little lock here, so you could cable lock it if you brought it somewhere, but do you really bring a console around a lot? Like, I don't. But if you're security minded in your house, you can also cable lock it, even though obviously, so it is there. You've got 2 USB ports. You've got an Ethernet port, the power cable, the storage expansion. Let's talk about storage for a second. Yes, we all hate proprietary storage. Microsoft, please stop with this crap. Sony, please stop with this crap. Give us a slot where we can stick in a bigger hard drive of our own choosing of the right type. I mean, give me an SSD slot that I can just jam a full-size SSD in, and I will spend the money on an awesome SSD drive or an NVMe or whatever drive style you want, just not proprietary crap, please. Enough ranting on that. Let's move on. You've got the HDMI out, and that's another vent spot. So you've got tons of venting on here, so hopefully, unlike our good old Xbox 360s that overheated like mad, hopefully with all the venting up here, down here, some more down here, hopefully with all of that venting, the refrigerator will not overheat. And again, this thing is heavy, like very, very, very heavy for a system. I definitely think this is heavier than my One X. And while I have my other consoles wall mounted, I don't think I'm going to wall mount this guy in the office. I think this will be in the den, family room, living room, whatever you want to call it for now, just because it is one of the only places in the house I do have a decent 4K display. And so we'll do some video on that coming up soon. But guys, that's it. This is it. This is the Xbox Series X. I am not getting a Series S. I don't care enough to get the lower end one. If you guys want to see me unbox it, maybe down the road at some point when, just maybe, we'll go with that. We will be doing a PlayStation 5 at some point. Again, we're going to go with the disc-based version when we can get our hands on one of those, but that's probably going to be a long ways down the road. And sorry guys for the long hiatus. I have had a little bit of trouble over the last year, and maybe I'll do a video about that. If you watch stream regularly, and for those who don't know, I do stream on Twitch Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then every other Wednesday. That can be found, whoop, right up there, and a link if you want to click it and are lazy, down in the description down below. So guys, that is it for this video. Take another look at the console as we roll the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you would so kindly, please hit that thumbs up button down there. It does greatly help me with the YouTube algorithm, gets more eyes on this fantastic video. And if you're not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell up in the top corner, because that way you can get an update every time I drop sweet new content right here on the Rogue Gentleman Gamer channel. That's it guys, I'm out of here. Enjoy your video games and happy holidays. Peace.